Exactly.
Current finances make things difficult because you can't do what your parents did, right?
Yeah.
You look at your parents and, they were able to, with a single income, buy a house and provide for their family and doing all the things. And I think a lot of men nowadays are feeling the pain from that because, you want to be able to provide for your woman.
Yeah.
You want to have kids. And you want to do this. You
It's
want the
how
house.
do you be a man?
If somebody's telling you to be a man, you want the yard. You want, that 1990s, 1980s, textbook. This is what a family is. And you're making, more money than they did equivalently, and you can't even rent a room.
Yeah.
It's like, we're trying to be men, but man, and like Ryan's age and stuff, he's, walking into house prices that are $800,000.
Exactly.
And minimum wage is, 16, 17 bucks. If he gets a good job making $25 an hour,
still can't afford it.
He still can't afford it. Like, so.
Not to mention if he goes to school, you got debt for school.
Yeah,
so it's
same shit.
Fucking rough right now. So even if you can't get the finances there, build the character. Because if you build the character, eventually you'll be able to put that into perspective. I think women are going to see that. And, again, you want to be able to provide the best for your family. You want to have a house. You want to do these things. And, women, they expect you to provide that for you, especially if you're, older and age and everything. And you hear some of these interviews on, Instagram Reels and everything. Oh, how much do you want your husband to make? And they're saying like $200,000.
Oh man,
what are you talking about? Yeah. Like, obviously that person's never really worked in their life, or you're gonna have to go up 30 years because the next person that could actually have that house is in their 50s and 60s because that's when it was actually achievable.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to work either.
But that falls back on the upbringing.
Yeah.
That's what they think.
Yeah.
In their mind that a man is he's supposed to make $300,000 and support me. Like that's not having that household of two parents of whether they're together or not, but that strong. You're guiding someone to be an adult, and their expectations, and the internet is saying that you can have whatever you want.
And that guy's worthless if he's not making
reality.
$100,000.
Like reality is making $300,000 is not reality. Like a day to day. Like none of us are gonna make $300,000. In a year. We could, but in reality, we're probably not. But
the average,
seeing all of this TikTok shit and this Instagram shit, they get the wrong perception of like what a man is, and I think that. It sucks for a woman and a young man to grow up thinking what a man should be, and then figuring out when he's 30 and 35 what a man actually is.
Yeah.
So that means you've wasted years of what you thought it should be. When you're coming back down to reality, thinking, "Fuck, that's not what I should have been doing. I should have been focusing and grinding on this, and this, not worrying about." My $100,000 car that's worth 50 as soon as I get it off the lot, or buying my $1 million house that I can't even fucking make the payment on, and then I'm not looking past property tax. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not reality. Reality to what what it is just so far off scale these days, and it's almost saddening to see what my youngest son thinks. Like my youngest son talks about things. I'm like, dude, you do know, he thinks his first car is gonna be a Tesla, and I'm supposed to buy it.
Yeah.
You do know that that's not gonna fucking happen, right? You do know that.
And there's a line in that kind of crossed with the era too, and it seems like it's a pretty fine line of things just doubled.